Hi fashion lovers, welcome back to my channel. In today's video tutorial, I will be sharing with you a step by step on how to draft, cut and sew a basic wrap skirt, just as seen here. It's going to be simple and well detailed. All you have to do is watch to the end, subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share with your friends. And if you are new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. Okay, so guys, let's get started. So to start off with this video tutorial, the first thing that we're going to do here is to draft a basic skirt pattern. Okay, so here on my pattern paper is the waistline, the hip line and the hemline. And from the hem of my pattern paper, as you can see here, I went down by 3 inches. Okay, I'll be cutting together with the band. Okay, so I went down by 3 inches to take my waistline. Then from my waistline to my hip here is 8 inches. Down to the skirt length, what I have here is 25 inches. Okay, so to draft this basic skirt pattern, the next thing that we are going to do here is to take the bust span measurement. So coming over to the waistline here, my bust span measurement of 8 inches divided by 2 is going to give me 4 inches. Okay, so I'll take 4 inches here. Then I'm also going to take it down to the hip line, which is 4 inches. Okay, then connect my points. Then I'll create my dart. So to the waistline here, I'll be taking out ½ an inch from both sides, okay, of my bust span line. The length of my skirt dart here is going to be 5 inches because this is going to be a high waist skirt. Then I'll go ahead and connect my points. The next thing that I'm going to do here, I'm going to take my basic skirt measurement. So coming over to the waistline, my waist circumference of 30 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 7.5 inches. Okay, which is this point here. Then I'm also going to add up the dart space. For my dart space here, what I have here is 1 inch. So I'll add it up, which is this point here. Then I add 1 inch hemming allowance, which is this point. Okay, down to the hip line, my hip circumference of 38 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 9.5 inches, which is this point here. Then I'm also going to add 1 inch hemming allowance, which is this point here. Okay, down to the hemline, I'm going to measure what I have here at the hip line. So what I have here at the hip line is 10.5 inches. Okay, so I'm going to take this measurement down to the hip line. So at the hip line here, I'm going to take 10.5 inches, which is this point. From my marked point, I will be subtracting 1.5 inches to give it that pencil shape. Okay, so I'll go ahead and connect all my marked points. So guys, this is it for our basic skirt pattern. Okay, then the next thing that I'm going to do here at the waistline here, from my marked point here, I will be moving up here by ½ an inch, which is this point here. Okay, then I'll extend my waistline point to my ½ inch marked point, then connect it. Also for my skirt band, okay, from my marked point, I'll be going up here by 2.5 inches, which is this point. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll be taking 2.5 inches for my skirt band. Okay, then I went ahead to connect my points just the way you see me doing it here. So guys, this is how to draft your basic skirt pattern. Okay, then I'll be using this now to cut on my fabric. Okay, I'll use it to cut for both the front and the back pattern. So I'll go ahead now and cut this out. So guys, this is for the skirt pattern. Okay, you can see the band and you can see my basic skirt pattern. Okay, so I'll be cutting for the back pattern before cutting for the wrap skirt pattern. Okay, so guys, I will be using this a yard of crepe fabric for this video tutorial. Can you see my crepe fabric? So guys, I'm gonna head to fold my fabric here, and I'm cutting for the back pattern. Okay, so on my fabric here, I'm gonna have to take out my zipper allowance of 1 inch. Okay, then I will be placing my pattern paper to cut out my basic skirt. Okay, so at the hemline here, I will be adding up 1/2 inch. After cutting for the back pattern, this is what I have. Then let's go ahead and cut for the front pattern. So for the front skirt pattern is going to be a wrap skirt. Okay, so coming over to the hemline here, from the center line, okay, you can see the center line here. I'm going to move out here by 5 inches, then mark my points. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, then also at the midline, okay, I'm going to go up here by 9 inches, which is this point here. Okay, then I'll connect it to meet this first that leg. Okay, I'm going to connect it to this point. Then I'm going to cut this out. Okay, after cutting, this is what I have. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out on my fabric. Here I went ahead to arrange my fabric just the way you see me doing it here in this video. To cut it out on my fabric, I'll be adding 1/2 inch, just the way you see me doing it here in this video. Okay, then I went ahead to cut it out. Okay, do well to hit on the subscription button, subscribe, like, comment and share with friends. After cutting, I went ahead to spread it out, and this is what I have for my wrap pattern, for the front wrap pattern. Okay, then the next thing that I'm going to do here, I'm going to cut out the interfacing. Okay, so I'll be cutting my interfacing for the wrap hem. Okay, this wrap hem, I will be cutting my interfacing for it. Okay, here I went ahead to fold my fabric as to trace out my interfacing. Okay, and the width of my interfacing here is 1.5 inches. So guys, I'll go ahead and pin up my interfacing just the way you see me doing it here. So I'll be stitching up this part. This is for my interfacing. I'll be stitching up this part. Okay, the same applies to the other side. So guys, for my wrap skirt, I've gone ahead to fix the interfacing. Can you see the interfacing? Then I've also gone ahead to fix my dart. Okay, I've done that for the two sides of my wrap pattern. Okay, can you see that? Then here I went ahead to pin up the waistline of my wrap pattern. Okay, can you see the wrap pattern? Then the next thing to do here is to fix the band. Okay, the waistline band. So I've gone ahead to cut out my waistline band. Can you see that? Okay, so I'll be trimming out the excess that I have here at the waistline. Okay, to fix the waistline skirt band, I will notch the center part. Okay, then I'll also notch the center part of my skirt. Then I'll be joining the center notched part of my band to the center notched part of my skirt. Okay, as to pin it up just the way you see me doing it here. Also do well to subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share with your friends. So guys, I'll go ahead now and stitch up the waistline band. Okay, after fixing the waistline band, this is what I have. Can you see that? Okay, can you see my front pattern? Then I will trim out the excess that I have at the waistline here. For the back pattern, this is what I have. Okay, you can see the wrong side. I've gone ahead to fix my zipper and my dart. Okay, with the waistline band. Okay, can you see what we have here for the back pattern? I will go ahead and pin up the front and the back pattern together, okay, just the way you see me doing it here. I'll arrange and pin it up. After pinning up, I will go ahead and hem the sides, okay. So to do that, I'm going to divide my basic skirt measurement by 2 halves, okay. So coming over to the waistline, my waist circumference of 28 inches divided by 2 is going to give me 14 inches. So my 14 inches point, which is this point, then what I have here remaining is 2 inches, okay. And that 2 inches, I'm going to divide it into 2 halves, okay. So I'll be using 1 inch to hem the sides, okay. So guys, I'm gonna head to stitch up, then I will be trimming out the excess that I have here, okay. This is what I have for my skirt pattern, okay. Finally guys, this is my end result. You can see how neat and beautiful my wrap skirt came out. Do well to hit on the subscription button, subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share with your friends. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on my next free video tutorial.